I'm sorry, this is absolutely surreal. I feel like I haven't seen you in 5 minutes, but it's been 30 years. 30 years.
Dang.
Maybe if we had the Facebook and Instagram back then, we would have never lost touch.
He ain't lying.
I used to go to Mr. Miyagi for help. But, you know, I am the same age now that Mr. Miyagi was when he met me. He had it all figured out. Wish I still had him. You know, I wish he could be here to help guide me.
I think I can make that happen.
We better get a Lion King scene. Remember
Force goes.
him down there. He lives in you. If I swear if they give me that shit.
I'm blowing up.
Good, boss.
I'm blowing it up.
Oh, snap.
Barkeep. Curry and water.
He voted.
By now, I figured you're over your little temper tantrum and we can talk like adults.
Hey, let me get a chicken sandwich to go.
Sure thing. Give me 3
Brothers be eating chicken, bro.
He right though.
They be eating chicken.
I'm gonna get one after this reaction.
Chicken sandwich to go.
You did the impossible. You brought Cobra Kai back to life. You brought me back to life. But then you started leading those kids down the wrong path. And I had to step in. I kept trying to warn you, but you didn't listen. So I had to act. But now it's time for you to come home. You may hate my guts, but I will always be your teacher. I know you more than you know yourself.
Knew he was gonna say that.
It's true, though.
Yeah.
And there's only one way to get you out of this
And
funk.
no one can take that. I get it though.
The way of the fist. You were the best, Johnny. And you can teach that to these kids.
You gotta stay away.
You've done it before. And when our boy comes back, well, we'll help him get up on his feet.
Go anywhere near Miguel or his family, and I'll kill you.
Here you go, Chuck. I'll show you. $5.
That was a cheap chicken sandwich.
Looks like my time is up.
I don't think his wife know he there.
Man, I was just thinking like I'm kind of worried about Amanda right now.
So this is Yuki's house.
These ex-girlfriends gonna come in full force.
Childhood, nostalgia, relationships, they get sparked.
And you couldn't do something when you was younger that you could do now.
Right.
I could relate. So you found what you were looking for?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that a trick question?
Wrote and
I was gonna say
deleted.
something very inappropriate.
Sorry.
Johnson?
This was written the week Mr. Miyagi died.
Damn.
Would you like me to read it?
Please.
Oh man, I'm not gonna cry with this fool next to me.
Until I met Daniel-san.
Oh shit.
His kind heart,
Cut this shit off.
strong will, and loyalty and love for those around him is a guiding light to me. I'm very
These
proud
writers are dope.
of the man he has become, even though he still has a hard ahead. I never thought I would have a family again. Daniel-san has welcomed me into his family, and he has passed on what I teach him in Miyagi-Do to his daughter. Samantha makes me feel like I'm her Tanme,
Granddad, man.
Tame.
grandfather.
Damn, that's deep.
In life, we always lose our way. But it is people, not the signs, that guide us back to the right path. Do you like that, Yukie? I heard that in a car commercial. Kanashi love Nariyoshi Miyagi.
Woo.
What are you doing here?
Want the phone?
Yes.
Go get it.
I can't walk. Even with the surgery, I might never be able to.
Never. Can't. Those are just words. They're meaningless. It's time for you to get out of that bed and do something. You're not a kid anymore. The world isn't just gonna hand it to you. You want something, you have to crawl across the floor. Use your damn teeth if you have to. You're gonna do whatever it takes. And I'm always gonna be right here next to you. Because I'll always be your teacher. Now go get it.
Yes, Sensei.
You got this.
Better
that's
wiggle
it.
that big toe first.
Something.
Oh, shit. It's all right. You felt like a champ. Nurse! Keen, you got a visitor.
Who is it?
Didn't I tell you? It's going down. Suge Knight. God damn, I told you. If I can't get your daddy, I'm going to get you.
No. No.
Tupac and Suge, I told you. I told you it was going down. You going to get him out of jail.
Hail
You know
Mary.
some people. I told you.
That's cold-blooded,
If
man.
I can't get you, I'm going to get you through your son.
Come by.
Kari,
Kari. To you, Kumiko.
I'm
Hearing
shaking
those
right
letters
now.
last night, it was like I was back with Mr. Miyagi. Thank you.
Auntie Yuki would always tell me, put good out in the world, and good will come back to you.
I like that. I could definitely use a little good right now.
I know things are unfinished with your business, but Daniel-san, it will work out.
She's such a
I
sweet
know.
person, man.
Yeah, very wholesome.
I hope so.
Them old hearts are pumping.
Daniel,
Oh my God. Oh crap.
I heard you was around.
Insulted my honor again. And I kill you.
Chosen.
How you have two endings in the same episode?
Dude.
That was
Oh, my
freaking dope,
gosh.
bruh. That was freaking dope, bruh. Two endings
Wow.
in the same
one.
episode.
That it could have ended like 3 times. Y'all are brilliant.
It could have ended with the Mr. Miyagi, like, oh snap, thank you, I need
Like
this.
let us process and breathe.
You
Like
feel me?
Jesus. Like
And then the Suge Knight Pac. I knew. Didn't I tell you?
you said it. You did.
Bruh, he's coming.
Oh my God.
And then this, Daniel-san,
Yeah.
I heard you was around town, bruh.
Two old nostalgia scores to settle. And then you got the you got the trip down memory lane love going on.
I'm glad he showed up because someone's about to go down. Them knuckles touched.
it's my brain's all over the place right now. I will say it was beautiful to see Kamiko and go down memory lane with them and go back to 1986 with that. It seems there's still a strong love there for Daniel. Like, she wants more from what I was picking up. And all the memorabilia and letters that she had from Miyagi and everything, he knew about the family that Daniel started. Like, we didn't get none of this information. Like, that was amazing to hear. And when the bartender was telling him that, you know, we're still able to communicate with those that we lose, that was kind of what he was talking about. It was like he had a moment with Miyagi again, having those letters being read to him.
I think we had a moment with him.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that was, oh, gosh. Like, and Daniel was reacting, too, the same way the audience was. Like, that was dope.
Hands down, best episode.
This is how you use nostalgia and flashbacks, man. Like, this is fan service at its purest. Like, this whole show they just get it.
Yeah, they get it.
The nostalgia pushes the narrative forward, and it gives you something, and it makes you feel something, but it also reminds you, and it moves the story forward and progresses. So good stuff. And then, like, the tension between the kids is getting worse. Like, you just see white knuckle tension, like, everywhere. Like, it's crazy. Bruh, like,
fight.
I'm shaking, and, like, nothing's happened yet. Like, they're building and building. Like, it's going to be wildfire.
It's crazy because every episode 10 is always fire.
Yeah.
And they build it so well. You know what I mean? This episode was just, I was holding back tears. Cause you grew with Daniel, man. Like granted, some of us weren't even born when the movie came out.
Right.
But we got a chance to experience the movie through our childhood, just being kids. Everybody knows going to thing, you know, that's just traditional karate kid, you know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
And just seeing them and then coming in with Cobra Kai season 1 and 2, and then seeing them in their older age, we grew with them even more.
Right.
And then now we're taking a step back, like you said, and you know, Mr. Miyagi's the only one that's not there. And to just hear his words, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just bring something to you, because it brings something to the character. The character has lost himself, and he goes back to the hometown of his sensei, his master, his brother, his father, you know what I mean? Like,
that was great too.
And he gained so much out of that, and that's what I think touched me, was that he gained something, the wisdom, the words he needed to hear to be strong again, you know. And then at the same time, like you said, seeing his love, and those loves were never like, those are unfinished business loves.
Yeah.
And that's why it's weird, because
they kind of left on a dark note.
Yeah, they just, you know, and it was like, that was it.
Because it was that fight.
It was over. So you have a lot of unfinished business in this location, just like your sensei did when he came back.
Yeah.
Remember, he had unfinished business.
He had unfinished business.
And now you have to solve something. And at the same time, I'm glad old boy showed up, because
and to get answers.
Because the knuckles touched, and they were drinking, I think, vodka. So it was finna go down.
And Sato, you know, carrying on the legacy in Okinawa, Japan, man, turned into a little shopping center. Everybody got jobs now.
But that's what he was trying to do already. Remember, his dad was trying to do that. But
he was trying to do it.
But, you know, he was going about it the wrong way.
Yeah.
It was a lot of older people there. Like, how am I supposed to survive? But now the youth is there, and it works.
Yeah.
You know, but
we got a lot of history in this one episode. Just they tied up some conclusions, and then there's still some questions. Like, it was great to see everybody. And then we know that Chosen is going to have a story to tell too, because we still know little about him, but we know about the vendetta and then kind of the jealousy factor, but we don't know his point of view of what was going on with him.
And the Cobra Kai is really good at showing us the point of view of supposedly the villain.
Right.
And honestly, I see them two coming to odds with each other and understanding each other.
It feels that way
for a better purpose.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think Daniel was cocky, douchebag, hard hit, and he stepped on a lot of people's toes, not necessarily intentionally, but he comes off. He's not a real good people person. I'll say that.
Okay.
Daniel's son's not a really good people person, and
I'll say he's learned. He's come a long way though,
and that's what's going to help the situation.
Yeah. Because even now, like when he shows up, he was, he's very presentable. He had his characteristics. He's a businessman now.
Oh, he's good.
He was
He's
learning
good with
about
women.
business when he was younger.
He's good with women.
Yeah,
but
and just,
but when there's other men around,
yeah,
he don't.
Oh, I see what
he
you're
don't
saying.
clash well with other
Conflict
guys.
usually goes.
That's why you notice.
Yeah.
He never had any homeboys.
True. He had that one friend when he moved to Reseda though.
Yeah, and he got on a bike and left.
Yeah.
Like we never seen him again.
Right.
So Daniel is not a male people person, and he's learning how to be.
I want to see what this relationship is going to be now, 2020, because it seems like him and Johnny are coming around. They're still butting heads, but they're cool. Like basically, their conflict is on pause
it's
right
a mutual
now.
respect.
Yeah, exactly. I think him and Chosen are going to have another rematch, and then it's going to be sort of a family truce, if you will.
Because they low key are family in a sense.
Right.
My master, your uncle,
Yeah.
they were brothers.
And they know that he's here for specific personal reasons. He ain't come here to fight.
He's gonna help him.
He needs answers, and
He's gonna help him with his American business.
Oh yeah.
You bring cars here, I got it's gonna be something like that. This is business now. This is money.
And again, we're gonna get Chosen side of the story. So I'm curious to see on that too, because when he was back in the day, it seemed like he was just more of a survivor. They made him seem like this ego douche, and that was because we didn't know him. And that's the thing,
exactly. We're seeing it in the Daniel's point of view.
Yeah.
And that's the whole thing with Johnny.
Yeah.
And then it's like now, it's funny because now that we see these episodes, we're going to go back and watch part 2 again and be like,
and have a different
damn, Daniel, an asshole.
Right. Through the whole trilogy.
He just keeps starting with people, man. Golly.
Like, Daniel might get a pass in part 3 because in part 3, man, Cobra Kai was really pushing him. They tried to become between the relationship and his sensei.
Yeah.
Terry Silver trying to recruit him, but Terry Silver made him feel good though about himself. That was the one time where he actually kind of felt good, but he was like, "Nah, this ain't me though."
Yeah.
Trying to get him to sign the papers and stuff, and like you forcing business on me now.
Sell out, bro. Sell out. But
quit being such a hard ass releaser. Sign the documents. I don't want to.
I'm just a child.
He was going in.
They own you, bro. They own you.
So I love this whole trip down memory lane. We're seeing that
we gotta have a watch party with that, man.
Yeah,
we gotta watch a watch
we gotta
party.
do
man.
it.
We gotta have a watch party.
But we're seeing the light and the dark though, and Daniel's the yin and yang balance between both worlds, and I love that they're reconciling everything from the past to the future. They're connecting all the dots, man. And I feel like just from a story-driven standpoint, this is great for Karate Kid fans. And then for new fans, they can go back and watch them old movies and have a different effect on it than we did.
It's crazy because
there was so much in this episode. So much.
Mr. Miyagi also had another student.
Yeah.
And something's going to tie in all that.
We might see it
with
in
part
the
4.
finale.
Something's going to tie all that in. Mr. Miyagi had another student. And that's going to be crazy. It's gonna be dope. I like this roller coaster.
I'm very happy with
I really like this roller coaster.
I'm very happy with this episode. Man.
All right, so let's talk about Cobra Kai, man.
Let's do it.
Tori wasn't in this episode.
Nope.
Didn't see her.
But she's getting work done.
But granted, she got kicked out of school. That's why I think we didn't see her.
Yeah.
There's more of a school thing.
She's working on some things.
Samantha, yeah, I know.
Family, so
Samantha is getting. Samantha is crazy. Sam is turning into the bad guy officially. Like, it's starting to show. Her anger, her feelings, her emotions are getting the best of her.
I will say this though. So Samantha is experiencing what other kids wish that she had. She's getting into more trouble. She's not getting her way. So she's kind of getting hit with reality right now because she's used to having everything.
Yeah.
This is great. And it's making her a flawed individual. She's still a three-dimensional character, but she's showing flaws now. And she's experiencing what others are going through. And this is something that she's never gone through. So this is new to her. She's used to getting everything. She's used to getting out of a situation.
Right.
She's used to just having money. Money's not going to solve this. This is just like wits and using your brain and common sense and figuring things out mentally and physically. So I'm glad that we're seeing this transition. Dimitri, confidence is boosted. I love it.
Revenge of the Nerds, bro.
Yeah. I'm loving that. Yeah, I think Dimitri is my boy this season, honestly.
He need to put some Carmax on lips though.
He's showing some growth, and he's just confident. He's staying true to who he is. He's embracing that nerdum, and I'm with it. And he knows that He can defend and deflect, but he's got the brains and the intellect. Even when it's not time to fight, he can use that mouth because he got jokes and he be saying stuff.
Oh yeah.
And because he's such a nerd, others can't understand it.
Now look,
and they don't understand what he's talking about.
Now, two things.
Yeah.
The J in me just kind of, I'm listening to everything you said, but then I was like, what would be a grand scale finale? And what if Daniel's son, no pun intended. You know what I'm saying? Daniel's son shows up and he's like, donut.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
And
ladies and gentlemen, our new contender for the Miyagi dog.
That's why he's been hiding.
He played video games, but then he turned them into action.
He started reading books.
He's like their new champion. It's just like this kid. Come on. All right, that was just the fantasy junk. Just funny stuff. And then, but
I'm scared now.
I don't know if you noticed. And when Dimitri went over there with that diagram.
Oh, the project. Yeah.
The project. Little Miss Princess.
Mm-hmm.
When that volcano erupt, so did she.
Right.
She was feeling them. That brains, that height.
See?
She was like,
told you.
She was like, oh. So I just gotta push a button for it to erupt.
Intellect.
And Moon was looking
brains.
like, mm-hmm.
Will get you far.
She was looking like Smokey on Friday when you're smoking. That's the shit. That's the shit.
That's the shit. Yeah, she was feeling it too.
That's what it's supposed to do.
She kind of already knew.
That's what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Hey, man. I ain't with that funny shit. But no. Revenge of the Nerds. It's like,
oh, yeah.
I said before, they really are putting in a lot of the great 80s movies in one. Like, we're getting the Karate Kid. We're getting the Revenge of the Nerd. We're getting the Back to the Future.
Yeah.
We're getting Encino Man. Like, we're getting this kind of stuff. Like, the recreating of people and they become Breakfast Club. We're getting that. Bueller.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yeah, exactly. We're getting that.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
We're getting it.
They doing it, bro.
Saved by the Bell. We're getting
anything John Hughes, basically. 16 Candles. We hitting all this.
And they're putting it, and it works.
Weird Science.
It works.
Yeah.
It freaking works.
Literally Weird Science. Yeah.
It works.
Yeah, I love it.
And I'm loving it. Even Three Ninjas and Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
And, all of it. It's all there.
Yeah.
And it's mixed in with Rambo.
Callbacks and narratives.
It's like
the music, the setting, the characters, their behaviors, the way it is. It's self-aware, but it's still fun. But then it gets dark. It's just like it's a roller coaster.
If you want to know why you like Cobra Kai so much, it's because you love the 80s.
Yeah.
In the early 90s. That's why you love Cobra Kai so much. And that's why I think it's in its own area and a lot of people can't touch it. Because even though it's up to date, the essence, the breakdown of it's so 80s.
And the spirit of that time.
It's still there.
It's so alive in the show.
It doesn't leave. That's why I think we are really seriously so buzzed with it, because it's the same effect that Karate Kid did for us when we were children.
Yeah.
We watched Karate Kid and wanted to be Karate Kid.
Everybody wanted to take classes after that.
We wanted to kick people.
Yeah.
And injure folks. I wanted to say, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Because I knew I was that dude. You know what I mean? Like,
you're all right, Luiso. You're all right.
Yeah. Like, we need one of those.
We did it, Miyagi.
You need to jump in the air.
You got that meme? It's just, you got that look at the dun 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 dun. Epic. We all felt that.
Don't do that. Copyright.
You know
they be getting us on these videos. We can barely get them up. Don't make no sound.
You know what?
Like karate.
I'm sorry.
Matter of fact, Kid Karate.
Kid. Yeah.
That's
Kid.
That's not even saying the title. They will copyright this. Oh, you talking about Karate Kid?
No, The Kid.
Shoot, man. But anyway, this episode really opened the door. Kreese, I knew he was gonna do it.
You said it.
Cause if I can't get Johnny, I gotta get the second best thing, and someone who's not afraid, but afraid to go that far. But if I can break that fear of going too far, he's a monster. I thought when he said, he dropped the weak links, I thought he was going after Tori because personally, Tori is the strongest.
What if he still is, though?
No, I think Tori is, because Tori has other fight techniques. Yeah. Remember, she was like into like kickboxing at UFC type stuff.
Before she became the Cobra Kai,
like jiu-jitsu and stuff. She was already doing fights.
Yeah.
So Tori's already on another level
Yeah,
of
she dropped
muscle.
Miguel on that pavement.
Yeah.
Judo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's on another level of fighting. Hawk is only a Cobra Kai level. But just like I said last video, if you take a student who learned under Miyagi's teaching and you transition them over to Cobra Kai, you have young Daniel-san in part 3. He was a monster. So now you got Robby technically following the same suit with not as much Miyagi training, but just enough for Kreese to conquer over.
That is an interesting paradox, because he did kind of fall on the same track that Daniel did in part 3.
Yeah.
He did kind of follow in that. It's that's going to be interesting to see how that plays out.
He's going to be a monster, bro. He's ready to, he's going to get him out of jail. He's going to be the dad he never had.
Cobra Kai funding.
He's going to be the dad that Robby wants. Robby already resented him because Johnny won't tell him the fucking words he needs to hear.
Yeah. Sorry
for my language. I know kids might be watching this. I love you, son.
Yeah.
God damn, is it that hard?
That's
that stuff Magneto did in that Apocalypse movie. You know, bruh. No, it wasn't Apocalypse. It was his son.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is say, "You're my dad," and he would have stopped all that.
Pretty much.
In the movie,
yeah.
You just stand there, I'm not gonna tell him I'm his son because I don't know why. Bad writing. Not this, but that's just Johnny's personality. Like, he's afraid to embody himself in his feelings, and he has to go. That's the only growing step of Johnny.
Or maybe he's just afraid to tell him because he knows son's not going to believe it or fall for it.
No, it's his feelings.
Yeah.
He's so headstrong in a negative way. Like, that's why he has relationship issues with his wife or his girl, his mother, the mother of his child. Dude, as soon as they saw each other,
he's stuck in the 80s.
He said, "You look great."
Yeah.
You look okay.
Yeah.
Why are you in here? This is stupid. He knows that's better for her, but he came with negative because he doesn't know how to. A lot of men go through that. A lot of men experience life like that.
He's in the past, though.
But even the past,
he got to break out.
Kreese is still in the past, but Kreese will let you know what's up.
But he's a war mentality, warhead. You know what I mean? So he's always, combat's always on his mind. No one wakes up like, scrambled eggs, killing. Let me get my, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Johnny's kind of like, all right, music, ladies, Iron Eagle, all right, my students.
Johnny never experienced love from another man.
Like Kreese. I got you.
By his father, which we still got to understand about. By his stepfather. He doesn't know how to express love.
He's gonna come through because right now we saw it with Miguel in the hospital. It was still tough love, but right now that's his priority because he knows he messed up.
It's only one love to show somebody and tell them and to really to really show them how you truly feel, and that's by using those words.
He's gonna learn it. He's gonna learn that.
I love you.
Miguel's gonna teach him because Miguel is a different kind of kid. Miguel's gonna. They need each other. He's gonna teach him.
Oh, he need him,
and he's gonna bring him. He's gonna help him get his son back. But right now, that's his son. That's his student. Vice versa. He's gonna conflict and learn from him, and then he's gonna go back and he's gonna fix all the wrongs. Like, he's gonna do that. Because right now,
Kreese is about to be that daddy.
That tough love. That's what it is.
Kreese is about to be that dad, and Kreese gonna help him get them bullies in jail.
Yeah, I have a feeling about that.
I see a power move when like on Power, that black boy gonna go in that room by himself, and that security guard gonna go just like he did when he was like, "Hey man, you see?" He gonna do the same thing. Yep. He gonna go in there and he gonna have bruises and we ain't gonna see him.
I'll make his knuckles bleed. Yup, it's going down.
And that's what's gonna happen. I honestly see it happening, man. He gonna beat the shit out of him.
Kreese and his boys was wild. They was adrenaline.
I love it, man. I love it.
That's brilliant, Johnny boy.
I love the villainous, but the care of making Cobra Kai so great, manipulating the kids with a false awareness of love, but still a caring factor.
Yeah.
But the caring is hidden within the idea of Cobra Kai. Because I honestly think, just to keep it a buck, if, let's say, Johnny passed away, right? Let's just say that. Johnny passed away. Kreese will be hurt.
Yes. He won't
Because
show it, though.
he won't show it,
Yeah.
but you'll know it.
Yeah.
And I think he's that same way with his students.
That's interesting. Yeah.
He's just strong.
Because we know he lost something. We just didn't see how he dealt with it then.
All Johnny had
And
to
that's
do.
probably what changed everything.
All Johnny had to do was cry and say, "I'm sorry, man," and go to see Miguel.
Yeah.
All he had to do was cry and say, "I'm sorry, son," and go see Robby. But he's like Kreese with that because Kreese apparently never experienced manly affection. And he was in the 60s. So, back then, that was dad come home, drink his beer.
I gotta
read
make
his
myself
newspaper.
feel like a certain man. I'm an enlist.
I can't show no type of fun behavior because then if I do, I'm not a dad, I'm not a man. You know how that idea of how they do things?
He's the I have something to prove guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
So,
understand it. Yeah.
but future, we going what, episode 5?
Yeah.
What you got prediction, man? What's up?
It's wartime. Like
It's right in the middle.
yeah. It's boiling hot. That hot pan. Like they're going in, stick your hand in there. It's about to be all out chaos now.
Robby about to get his girl, which is Tori. She gonna be conflicted like a mug. Cause she's still feeling Miguel.
I think it's gonna be war from here on out. Cause we're in the middle of the season right now. Now it's battle time.
Yeah.
It's tension is rising, and we're seeing both sides of the spectrum, and it's gonna be some war right now. Yeah.
I see. Daniel's not coming back no time soon. He's gonna fix that situation that's going on in Japan. Kreese is going to get Robby out of jail or correctional center or whatever it is. He's gonna get him out. And bring him to Cobra Kai. And he's going to find a way.
That's going to be some tension, too.
Not really.
Well,
because you know what's going to happen?
tournament.
You know what's going to happen?
What?
The number 1 student is going to be Robby.
Oh, okay.
Because you remember.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Only reason why Hawk got the jump on him, because he was playing fair. And Kreese going to say, there's no need for that. Hawk will never be the number 1. I'm sorry.
I can't wait to see that tension, though.
He got beat by Dimitri. He is easily able to be manipulated. His head is not.
Due to him tapping into his skills, though.
Oh, he's skillful.
But it wasn't.
It's like this. You remember the movie Chronicle?
Yeah.
With Michael B. Jordan?
It was a takedown. But I want to see them fight.
Remember Chronicle?
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan, right?
Yeah. Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, in Chronicle, what I got from that is no matter what you get, no matter how you get it, no matter where you stand, you are still going to be the same person at the end of the day, just with skills.
Gotcha.
Michael B. Jordan was everything. He was the president of the school, yearbook, best and most popular, most to be succeed in the future. He had all the girls. Everybody wanted to be like him with powers, right?
Yeah.
Second guy was the basic guy. No one even really talked to him. He knew some people but didn't know nobody. He was whatever, but he had powers.
Yeah.
Still the same dude. Right. And his cousin was the nerd, dweeb, crybaby, gets bullied with powers. Even with powers, he still was the same guy. I got to do the Denzel Washington. He was the same dude. So, same with Hawk. No matter how much Hawk tries to be a badass, he's still a Harry Potter, wetting the bed.
Yeah.
Clip note? Or Cliff, whatever that thing is. Yeah, that thing.
Slip, yeah.
The Joaquin Phoenix thing. On his face, nerd.
Yeah.
He tries to look cool, and that's what makes Dimitri more dominant than him. Dimitri embraces his nerdum, and he never stopped trying to be himself.
And I love that.
When you stop trying to be yourself and try to be other people,
that's why he's going to conquer.
Your mind has to do 2 things at one time. If he will just focus on himself being himself, he won't have to worry about nothing.
And this is what I was saying earlier. Dimitri can beat him intellectually and with his fists. He can fight him with words and all that. he'll say something just to piss him off.
Yeah.
Because he knows that Hawk can't come back with him.
Because Hawk was quiet.
He wants to fight, but he can't face him on an intellect level. So
He
he's
can't
got
face
the
him
best
on a
of both.
fighting technique.
Yeah.
He got way longer arms. He's Sagat right now. He ain't
Tiger.
touching him. He ain't touching him.
Miyagi.
He ain't touching him.
He ain't
He
touching
let him get close.
Yeah.
You drop them suckers.
And he stopped
He
him.
can't get close.
Yeah.
It's funny that you showed the tree with the wood.
Yeah.
He's gonna use that same move against Dimitri. He gonna grab that foot. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
Watch what I tell you.
Because normally, like most tall fighters, they fight their height.
Yeah.
They fight tall. As they, they should.
It's the same thing,
You're gonna
like-
use your strength.
It's like everybody try to gang on Michael Jai White for talking about Bruce Lee. We went there to talk about. He gave his honest opinion about the situation.
As a fan, he did.
He said, "Yo, if Bruce was to go against him," and he's like, "Well, this is misquoting. I'm just gonna run it down as rough draft because he said what he said. You go watch it." But he was just basically saying, "I will beat Bruce Lee," and people said, "How could you say that disrespectful?" Not technically, it's not. This fool's like 260 pounds of muscle,
He's speaking as a fighter,
and he's
as a
6
fan of
something.
another
He's
fighter.
like what 6'6", something like that.
Yeah.
Muscle with Timberlands.
I've
Bruce
never
get
seen
kicked with
nobody
that?
fight- I've never
Oh, it's
seen
gonna
nobody
hurt,
fight with
bruh.
Timberlands. Yeah,
And
that's
I
crazy.
met Michael Jai White. And when I met Michael Jai White, when he was doing a Dolomite signing for the comic book. When I met Michael Jai White, he had sword wounds on his body.
Crazy.
Like he's a fighter.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I like Bruce, but just on a physique standpoint, that
feel
matters
that.
in fights.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
Because
feel that.
we seen, what Mike Tyson did to Roy Jones Jr. It's exposition, but Mike forgot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna break his freaking faith in. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I thought we were friends. We're cool. Remember we met Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
Thank you for coming out. I appreciate every other support. Remember that shit. Donnie
was
Yen
like clean
sitting
red
right over there.
suit.
Donnie Yen sitting right over there, clean.
Tyson had on a fresh red suit.
I
Donnie
appreciate
Yen
everybody
looking
coming out.
swagged out. Him and his wife and his entourage was amazing.
And Donnie Yen and Mike Tyson are like this. Like
Yeah.
they're not that tall. Like they're
Yeah.
tall, but they're not. Well, no, they're not tall at all. But Mike Tyson is a monster under that suit.
Yeah. I was like, he has bodyguards?
And we seen Ant-Man 3.
Yeah.
3 minutes. Ant-Man 3 was gonna die. If he said 4, he was gonna be dead.
They knew.
He a tank.
Crazy.
Sometimes muscle and stuff. Like, granted, if you get to jump on somebody, get him. You can always get a cool win.
Yeah, it's always depending on how you use it, and then again, fighting his chest too.
Mm-hmm.
If it was somebody like Michael Jai White and Bruce Lee, like Bruce Lee would probably figure a way, because
True.
he can't go with him like muscle for muscle, like you say. So how do I bring him down to my level? It's chess.
Yeah, but then at the same time, we got the same training. Oh, you in for some shit now.
Then it's also
That's why
checkers.
That's why when you watch Imp Man, he went against boxers and stuff. He didn't really go against nobody that was like on the same level. And we all know when we watched the last Imp Man, that was obviously fake. Because dude came with Scott Adkins.
Yeah.
It was an old Imp Man too.
Yeah.
With cancer.
Right.
Scott Adkins killed him, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I love that movie though. It was tight.
Scott's dope too though. Yeah.
Oh man, he was beating his
Scott
skull
is
in,
legit,
bro.
too. He's overlooked. But
Yeah, man. He would have been a great
legit, too.
Batman.
Yeah.
But that's a discussion. We start talking about Cobra Kai, talking about ass
That's what
whoopings.
happens when you watch Cobra Kai, man. Fighting, man. Fighting storytelling.
We
This
start
is
talking
what
about
it
ass
is.
whoopings, bro.
This is what happens.
Oh
when
my
you get
God.
greatness like this.
Oh man, it's gonna be a hell of a.
You're welcome, guys.
Trying to edit this one. Oh, we in there. But Cobra Kai next
They like it,
episode
though.
is gonna be war. I agree.
Yeah.
It's gonna be dope.
It's gonna be war.
I can't wait. Miguel's gonna get. He's gonna get his second win. He's gonna start walking.
Yeah.
And Johnny's gonna be there at the same time. His son's gonna be getting manipulated by Kreese, and Daniel is going to solve everything in Japan.
Yeah.
And when Daniel comes back, it's gonna be a whole new world.
Oh yeah.
No pun intended to Aladdin.
Well, just like Kreese said, the war has just begun.
Mm.
We heard his theme after he came through, and then we heard what's the name, Johnny's theme when he came to the hospital. So that was great.
3 endings in one movie.
Yeah, 3 endings.
Episode. It's
Yeah,
like a movie
right.
watching that shit. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. Hope you guys enjoyed the discussions.
Yeah.
I want to thank my boy Ronan.
Sean Gunn, baby. Ninja Assassin.
Wah! For
Thank you
coming
having
through.
me. Yeah.
You guys know who I am. I'm J3. If you're new to the channel, push that subscribe button, thumbs this video up, and do not forget to share Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. And also, I would love to know what you guys think about the reactions, and I also like to know what you guys think about these episodes
Yes.
without spoiling the episode. Just let us know what's up. Know
Let's
if you
have
feeling
fun.
the show.
Yeah.
Because you never know. creators might be watching the reactions.
Right.
And they want to hear what the fans think. So it's a good way to actually support this and for them to have their bets and be like, I think I'm on the right track. No, I'm on the right track. And you guys write it down there and be like, wait, we're both on the right track. You know what I'm saying? So you never know. But thank you guys. More to come. And you know how we exit? Go ahead.
The dojo's open.
Peace.